yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain. It's just smooth, yo. It's smooth, yo. Don't nobody wanna liberate the weight of the pain.
Play ball.
Just smooth, yo. Just smooth, yo. Don't nobody wanna. I don't nobody wanna.
Welcome in if you're just joining us. Along with Chris Singleton, I'm John Shambi. Still in the first inning, 0-0 our score. Here's the former MVP, Jose Altuve. Cut on and lifted in the air. Trout makes the grab, one down. Now we check out the Astros lineup. Chris, this is a lineup offensively that could be really good for years to come.
They're deep, first and foremost, but the way that they can manipulate their personnel for matchups and everything else, it's very intelligent the way that they use their team. And I think it creates a little bit of uncertainty for opposing teams, especially in a big game, big series.
Tap foul at the plate. And the 0-1. And it's fouled away. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Had him way out front of the slur. Now it's Yordan Alvarez. Clobbered to right field, way back, gone. And just like that, they're out front. It's 1-0.
Well, he went up there 0-0 looking to do damage. I think he had his sights set on that pitch. He went and got it and circled the bases.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros, known for his rocket arm behind the plate. Bounce to the left side. Castro to first, and that is the third out of the inning. So they pick up back here at Angel Stadium. Starting on the mound in this one, Logan Gilbert, and he comes in off a really nice season on the hill, Chris.
An ERA in the low twos last year. So consistent, so dependable. Talk about a skipper who's got a guy like that that's going to go out there and not just keep them in the ball game, but really give them an opportunity to win a ball game, even if it's a low-scoring day for the offense. That's who he was last season, and if he's even close to that this year, I think they'll be really happy with his performance.
And that just misses.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
That one close, ruled the ball. And it's 2-2.
2-2.
Line drive to short and caught. Nolan Shotwell, the next to hit for the Angels. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter. Gilbert measures 6 feet 6 inches, 29 years old, and he was selected to the All-Star game last year.
Boom, that's cheddar, baby.
Not close with that one. Going to count 1-2. 1 out, bases empty. High fly ball down the left field line. Alvarez in position. Pulls it down, and there's 2 gone. Masataka Yoshida will hit next. And a first pitch fastball is in for a strike. 2 outs, bases empty. And that's in for a strike.
All right, now, he may have not liked either of those first 2 pitches or agreed with the umpire's calls, but at this point, he's going to have to bear down and be ready to hit anything close to the zone.
kicks and deals. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
That wasn't an easy pitch to hit. It's much easier to do damage against mistakes, but that's not what that pitch was.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. And they'll do it again. On the ground to third. Paredes fires over to first. Inning over. Second inning set to go. Now it's the shortstop, Jeremy Pena. Swing and a ball driven pretty well out towards left center. One up, one down. Next to hit, Rob Refsnyder. Swing and a fly ball in the air out towards right center field. Trout hauls it in, 2 away. 2 outs, base is empty. Here's Jared Kelenic. Flares it into the outfield, and it falls. And that keeps the inning going. Brendan Rodgers up next for the Astros. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. He dives, but he can't make the catch. And they hold him at third. 90 feet away with 2 out.
Hitting is really easy for some guys. One thing that I can see already, his bat stays in the zone on plane for an extended period of time. And guys like that, they have a high contact rate and they have more barrels because of that bat being on plane. And even when you don't get it great, it's still hit hard enough to dunk something in. Like
there's a line drive to left field and a base hit right there. The run scores from third. It's an RBI single. It's 2-0.
A costly mistake in the outfield thanks to the bad read and terrible timing for that to happen. That's a play you just want to forget about.
Swing and a ball lifted to center field. Drifts towards it. Squeezes it. And that'll do it. But they pick up 1 run on the RBI single. It's now a 2-0 ball game. Back in Anaheim, bottom of the inning. Here's Trout.
Trout is one of the best players of his generation. He's a fan favorite because he brings a rare combination of speed, power, and all-around talent to the team. He's exactly the type of player you want to build around.
Here's a high chopper. Pena sends it across to first and quickly 1 away in the second. Now batting Jeimer Candelario. And first offering is fouled off. Gilbert, an all-star a season ago. He features a slider, a four-seamer, a splitter, a curve, and occasionally uses a cutter. Swings and blasts one deep to left center. He won't get there. That should be extra bases. And he starts his afternoon off right with a double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Put a really nice balanced swing on it. And when you can rope one into the gap like that, you're thinking extra bases from the first couple of steps out of the box. And he'll feel real good about that one.
Kelenic right there to make the grab. And there's 2 away. Michael Massey, the next to hit for the Angels. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did. Runner at second, 2 down. Here on opening day. Foul ball, still 0-2. Swing and a high fly ball right field. Makes the grab, and that will end the inning. Welcome back. Here's a look at this team's early season projection. Soriano back to work. That one drilled left field. Way back there. And it's into the bullpen for a homer. He'll touch them all. His first homer of the year, and they add a run. It's 3-0.
Wasn't fooled on the first pitch at all. He squared it up right away. Boog, I wasn't sure he hit that one as hard as he needed to get it out of here, but it had just enough behind it for the homer. What an attempt at the wall, though. He really gave a terrific effort to try and bring that one back.
And first offering is fouled off.
Well, these Astros doing a good job of putting the ball into play, and that makes things more challenging on the defensive side. They're hitting everything thrown at them. Their contact rate is in the low 90s. It's like they know what's coming, and that's just pretty ridiculous what they're doing right now. Those numbers are well above the major league average.
And look out as that one ran in and got him. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him. At the plate, Yainer Diaz. First time up, he grounded to third. That misses. Ball 1. And another ball. Soriano maybe a little less aggressive on the mound right now after that home run, Chris.
Yeah, it seems that way. You know, guys, they can come out, feel good, but then all of a sudden get touched up a little bit, and they're trying to throw instead of pitch. They're not trusting their stuff.
And now runners at the corners, nobody out. So runners at the corners, nobody out. Jeremy Pena up next for the Astros. Back to the mound. He's got it. Fires to second for 1. Over to first, safe. And now the right fielder, Rob Refsnyder. He's 0 for 1. And a base hit into right center field. In comes the run from third to add on. It's an RBI single, and it's 4-0.
Well done. Drives in the run. Just a really nice approach to shoot that line drive to the opposite field. There's a lot of hard work and discipline that goes into getting a result like that at the plate. Doesn't come naturally for most hitters.
Feed to second. That's 1. Return throw to first. Got him. Double play. And that'll do it. As we go to the last of the third. So in now for the Angels, number 4. The shortstop takes the ball. Popped foul out of play off to the right. Late that time, and it's strike 2.
1 and 2's the count.
And the slider just misses. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Slider got him for strike 3.
Wow, just great bite to that slider. Broke hard out of the zone, and he just couldn't hold up the swing. You know, as a hitter, that pitch is really hard to take, and there's just not much you can do with it. You know that, but you don't want to get rung up by the umpire.
One down, base is empty. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row.
With that kind of velocity, an elevated fastball, even if it's still in the strike zone, can be tough for hitters to get on top of.
This is Willie Castro. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Now the throw to first on the run. They get the out, and that'll do it. And the Angels are gone in order. They're on the short end of a 4-0 score. And welcome back to the ballpark. Out of the 4th, and stepping in for the Astros, Brendan Rodgers. swing and a pop-up. Foul out of play off to the right side. That'll find the stands.
Well, he hasn't quite settled in out there. 4 runs in 3 innings. He's going to have some quick 1, 2, 3 innings to pitch deep into this ball game.
Swing and a ground ball out to short. Tosses to first. And one gone to the fourth as they get the leadoff man. Jose Miranda up next for the Astros. RBI single his last time up. Swing and a ball ripped out towards right center field. That'll touch down for a hit. Around first, digging for 2. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. Nice job of driving that pitch the other way on a line. You know, hitters, they take so many reps in the cages working on going to the opposite field, and it doesn't always translate into the game, but right there it did, and he did it perfectly. That at bat is a positive sign, even though it probably doesn't feel like it. He hit the ball hard, but it doesn't always work out in your favor. Sometimes a defender is there to make a play.
So next up for Houston, Isaac Paredes. He's already homered here in this one. Swings through that one for strike 1. Action in the Angels bullpen. Ben Joyce, the hard-throwing righty, is up and loosening. Eder, a left-hander, also throwing. Strike 2.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. So the Astros. And we're back. Bottom 4, digging in, Nolan Schanuel. And first offering is fouled off. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
0-2.
Up the middle. Over to first. Leadoff hitter retired in the 4th. And next for L.A., Masataka Yoshida.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind it with another ground ball. Good execution.
Swings through that one for strike 2.
A lot of times you'll see a pitcher maybe double up on a pitch. This guy will throw it 3 times, 4 times in a row because hitters just can't lay off of it.
And a ball and 2 strikes. Fights it off. He'll see another. Base is empty, 1 away here on opening day. And a ball evens the count.
Well, it's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you hit a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
And a good eye there.
Got some cut action to it. Velocity pretty good on that slider. So far, moving the ball around nicely.
Line drive, base hit right field. So he battled through a long at bat and earned himself a hit.
Dominant performance for him today, Boog. Just 2 hits allowed so far, no runs across either, and he's had an answer for just about every hitter he's faced. So I don't think this hit is going to knock him off his stride too much.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout.
Just beautiful placement of the splitter right there. Exactly where you want it with 2 strikes to get that swing and miss. And he's worked very hard to be able to command that pitch. It's a tough pitch to get a grip on, but he's one of the best at throwing it where he wants to.
Ball one there.
Just missed with a good breaking ball in. Looking for that hitter to chase and perhaps get some weak contact or a swing and miss. Good job on both sides.
And that's downstairs. And the count's full.
We got a full count.
Battling here as he fouls it away. Up the middle. Safe at second. Whips it to first on the run. To first, and he beats it. Everyone's safe. First and second, 2 outs. Blake Mitchell getting ready to hit. There's a strike. Yoshida, the lead runner at second. Candelario at first. 2 out of the inning.
More and more guys are looking to slug regardless of the count in this situation.
And he couldn't hold back. He's rung up on strikes. So they strand a pair. We played 4. It's the Astros 4 and the Angels nothing. We go to the top of the 5th. Here's Yordan Alvarez. This guy makes great contact. One of the best in the game at putting bat on ball.
He's got such quick hands, and he's gaining pitch recognition. That keeps him square to the plate. There's a good chance that his bat stays in the zone a long time, and that produces solid contact consistently.
This one in the air. Moving under it. Hauls it in for the out.
That was a good pitch to hit right down the heart of the plate. Had pretty good timing on it. Just got underneath it a little bit and popped it up.
Diaz now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there.
No balls. 1 strike.
And he hits a ground ball right side. Slings to first. And the first 2 set down in the top of the 5th.
Now batting, shortstop Jeremy Pena.
2 down, bases empty. And now Jeremy Pena. 0 for 2 in this one.
This is important. If he can go 1, 2, 3 here, will be a very positive sign for him and for his team.
Swing and a miss, and he was fooled.
No, that's that slurve right there. He threw it extremely well. I talk about just a ton of breaks. So tough to get that barrel to.
Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate. Mitchell down to first with it. Not in time. He legs it out. So he's able to reach first base despite the strikeout, and that extends the inning. Kind of a tough. New pitcher in the game for the Angels, Ben Joyce.
Still pretty early in the ball game, so this bullpen has some work ahead of them. Best case scenario might be if he can come in here and get several quick outs, kind of bridge the gap that starter left for him.
This one popped up. Foul ground first base side. Shanuel makes the play, and that is that. 1 left for Houston. They lead 4-0. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the second baseman, Michael Massey. Swing and a miss. There's the slider. And it's 0-1.
You know, these Angels, as this game goes on, have to be more disciplined at the plate. Chasing pitches has been a big part of the story. We've seen it quite a bit today. It's been tough for them to make contact at times, and it just doesn't look like they're seeing it very well as a group.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air, shallow left field. Pena makes the catch, and there's one gone.
And on the mound, you know confidence has to be pretty high with all of the swings and misses. He's had them eaten out of the palm of his hand pretty much all game.
Number 4, batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. The Halos down by 4, last half of inning number 5.
Oh, I think the key, I mean, if he can get through one more inning, anything after that, a hitter or two is bonus, but they should be lined up good enough to get to the finish line.
Got him looking. He picks up his 5th strikeout on the hill. Here's the center fielder.
3-pitch strikeout last time up. Got to put up more of a fight in this one.
That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
0-2.
And 1-2.
That's a really good job of laying off the 0-2 high fastball. Is going to make that pitcher really have to respect his hitter, even though he's behind in the count.
On the ground at first. Miranda takes it to the bag, and it's a 1-2-3 inning. Angels held in check. They trail it here. Back in Anaheim, now at the plate. Jared Kellner. And a swing and a miss. Meanwhile, activity in the bullpen. John Schreiber appears to be getting loose. Lifted in the air out to left. Yoshida makes the catch, and a quick out, number 1.
Now batting, second baseman, Brendan Rodgers.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off.
Now this is just par for the course these days. Huge fastballs coming out of the bullpen.
Swing and a miss. Looked off balance that time.
0-2.
Bases empty, 1 away here on opening day.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Off the mark there. And it's 2-2.
That was absolute gas. Triple digits on the gun. It's just a different experience as a hitter watching that go by.
Sets him down on strikes. Called strike 3 on a fastball up in the zone. And now the first baseman, Jose Miranda. Swing and a soft liner out to left field. Makes the grab, and that's the end. Welcome back as we take a look at how today's starting pitchers have fared so far. Gilbert back to work. Close one. Doesn't get the call. And that is ball 1. Chop to third. Paredes whips it across. 1 up, 1 down.
Now batting, first baseman.
Nolan Shanuel digs in now. First pitch doesn't find the zone. The Stros leading by 4 here in the bottom of the 6th. And there's a strike. Good heater at 98. So a foul ball makes it 1-2. Right through there, got him. So he picks up his 6th strikeout of the ball game. Chris, 3rd time through the order, and a couple of quick outs for the starter.
Yeah, he's been very frugal today, economical with the pitch count.
Here's the left fielder, Masataka Yoshida. Just missed.
Down. Ball.
And there's a strike.
Not sure if he could be in more of a groove. Looks really relaxed. He's retired 7 straight. This guy's feeling it right now.
Two outs. In the air, pretty deep out to center field. Kelnick in position, brings it in for the 3rd out. And welcome back to the ballpark. We go to the top of the 7th. Jose Altuve up to hit here. That one missed.
Ball, no strike.
Joyce. In his 4th year, he features a 4-seam fastball, a sinker, a slider, and he works in a changeup. And a seed into center. That's a base hit. Man aboard on the leadoff single.
Now batting, 3rd baseman, Isaac Paredes.
So digging in, Isaac Paredes. He blasted one out earlier in the 3rd.
Just a solo home run, but an important swing of the bat in this game. We've already seen him do it once. Can he do it again?
Swing and a miss. That one at 1-0-1.
0-1.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
1-0-1 on the gun. Swing and a miss.
0-2.
Just not able to catch up to that velocity.
That one misses. And the count 1-2. Altuve aboard here at first with nobody out. One and two now. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Tried hitting 101 and it wasn't happening. That's a strikeout.
Well, you got to be pretty quick with the bat speed these days. So many guys throwing in the upper 90s, and you see the velocity on that one just tough to catch up to. I mean, guys are coming in and they're going max effort. They're not looking to go a long distance. They want to get as many strikeouts as they possibly can.
And first offering is fouled off. Man at first, one away. Scorched to center. No doubt about it. That is long gone. Another homer. His second home run of the game. It's 6-0. That one just sounded different.
And might have been the loudest moment yet. Man, my ears are ringing. I could feel that swing from the booth. At this level, you got to be good. Sometimes you got to be a little lucky. That was a pretty nasty pitch. Sinker on the outside corner, but he did a great job of covering it, and he hit the ball out of the park.
Yainer Diaz up next for the Astros. 1 for 3. Swing at a ground ball, and that one finds its way through. Man at first with one gone, and next to hit for Houston, Jeremy Pena. 0 for 3 in this one. And a foul ball. And a liner out into right center for a base hit. Lead runner holds at second base. First and second with one down. Now the Angels manager is out of the dugout, and he'll make a move to the pen. Ben Joyce gives way, and the line not closed on him yet as he's responsible for the runners on base. Back with a new pitcher after this. On the mound now, John Schreiber.
And with the big deficit on the scoreboard, he almost has to just put that out of his mind. Every outing matters for relievers and their numbers, but I think it's tough to get up for this type of appearance the same way you would for one in a close game.
Ref Snyder, the batter now as he swings and misses for strike one. Ground ball could be 2. On to second, they get 1. Throw to first, but he beat it. And stepping in for the Astros, Jared Kelenic. Up the middle, and he knocks it down. In comes the runner from third, and it's an RBI single, and they're pulling away up by 7 now.
First pitch swing in, went up there with the plan to be aggressive. Shortened up the swing and went right back up the middle.
So next up for Houston, Brendan Rodgers. Comebacker to the mound. Handles, throws to first. That ends the inning and stops things. Welcome back. Taking a look at our game summary. We're back in a new pitcher here to start the bottom of the 7th. Brian King. He has a great slider with tons of movement. George Springer. Now in the game as he comes in as a new right fielder. Also into the ball game, Cam Smith. And, man, they're asking a lot of him to play completely out of position. Check swing called strike. Strike one. Swings through that one out in front that time.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And that's the first out.
Well, there he gets the slider in on his hands, and it just eats him up. You know, it's hard to get the bat around on a pitch like that in tight. You just feel like you're crowded on the inside part of the plate. Can't get any extension. That's one he definitely should have laid off of.
Next pitch off the plate. And the count 1-2. Gets a piece and stays alive. Missed inside with the curve. The Angels with a lot of ground to make up. Here at the bottom of the 7th. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Fly ball down the line. Springer on the move. He makes the grab. 2 up, 2 down.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
0-1.
Mitchell in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a foul straight back. That's a little high.
That's a
now
ball.
1-2.
His understanding of the strike zone, very impressive. That was a very close 0-2 fastball. I just don't know how you take that.
And a swing and a miss. And that's that. This one pretty well decided at this point. We look ahead to inning number 8. It's the Astros 7 and the Angels nothing. This one isn't exactly close, Chris. Let's go off script for a moment.
I'm game.
Were we on script?
Never.
Did you collect baseball cards?
You know, when I was a kid, I used to put them in my back tire of my bicycle so it would sound like a motorcycle. Probably ruined some good cards back then, but don't really have much of a collection. The other day I came across a binder that my wife had in one of the drawers, and my son's got some baseball cards. So we'll be looking to see if there's any kind of retirement income in there.
Back to the top of the order. Jose Altuve up next for the Astros. Laser could be trouble. Miranda around second. And that's going to get into the corner. Coming home. He will score. So man aboard. Isaac Paredes up next for the Astros. A swing and a miss as he chases way out of the zone.
0-1.
Runner in scoring position, nobody out. And we're in the top of the 8th. And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
Threw that fastball right by him, slightly elevated. That's a confidence boost for this guy out there on the mound. See if he continues to climb the ladder.
Next pitch, not close, up high.
Rarely will you see a pitcher just waste a pitch like that. The batter wasn't even tempted to swing. Every pitch needs to have a purpose so that it can set up a following pitch to help you get that out.
Swing and a miss, and he got him. Now 1 away. Now the left fielder, Yordan Alvarez. He's got a couple homers already, so can he possibly do it again?
Come on, man. Of course he can. Those 2 he hit were legit, and he looks pretty locked in right now at the dip.
There's a swing and a drive. Yoshida going back, and that's going to bang against the wall. Throw cut off to third. In there safely. And the batter now, Yainer Diaz. Line and a base hit into right. Runner in from third to extend their lead. It's an RBI single, and they now lead by 9.
Well, clearly he was ready to hit right there.
Porter Hodge will take over here.
I think he's got to be a little tough coming in out of the pen when your guys are trailing so big on the scoreboard. Just doesn't have the same intensity to it, but he's got to find a way because these batters count the same for his stats, obviously, regardless of the score.
He's a bullpen arm that keeps the ball in the ballpark, but obviously out of the bullpen, you're looking to limit home runs.
Yeah, and that's why he's such a high leverage arm. Just doesn't matter for him. He looks at attacking the zone and attacking hitters regardless of the situation.
So bases all loaded up. Here's the veteran outfielder, George Springer. entered the game on defense, so this is his first trip to the plate in this one. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That's back there. Makes the catch, and that should get the job done as he tags from third. That's a sacrifice fly as he comes across, and it's a double-digit lead as they're up by 10. Cam Smith up next for the Astros. Came into the game on defense, so his first trip to the plate here. Swinging a foul back. That's out of play. Diaz, the lead runner, out at second. Pena on at first with 2 down. He swings and fouls one off. And that one gets past the catcher. On to first, in time. So the drop third strike doesn't hurt him. And we're back on to the bottom of the 8th. Brian Abreu on to pitch here.
And he's got a nice lead to work with, so he should come in throwing strikes, attacking these hitters.
Swung on, belted. That's back there. And it hits the fence. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Love how he let that ball travel, trusted his hands. Nice job of going the other way.
Number 4 in the box again, takes a strike. Foul ball. Man at second. Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Got him. 1 down.
Well, he's going to have some thinking to do when he leaves the ballpark after this one. That was his 3rd strikeout, and this one looking, obviously, so he's been a little overmatched. He's got to find a way just to be more competitive up there at the plate.
And that drops in for a strike.
Wow, that's 89 on the gun, and it's a changeup. It's like good hitting if you're looking for it, but because of the speed differential between the fastball and that pitch, really hard for a hitter to get on time with it.
Castro in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Swings through the fastball up in the zone. Runner at second, 2 down. Here, the bottom half of the 8th inning. That misses, and that's ball 1. Fans another, and that's 3 straight strikeouts. Angels leave 1. Not looking good. They're down 10. Back here at Angel Stadium, here's the second baseman, Brendan Rodgers. Hodge back to work. Grounds one to short. And they get the leadoff man of the night.
Oh, nice job by the shortstop to field that on the backhand and gather himself, get his feet underneath him. He had a long throw, but he knew he had plenty of time to take that extra step, secure the grip, and finish the throw.
Now a chance for Jose Miranda. Swing and a line drive slicing into right field. Trout puts it away for the out. Out number 2. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's going to be Jose Altuve. Into center. On the move. Tracks it down for the out. And that is that. Back in Anaheim. And here's the first baseman, Nolan Schanuel. The new pitcher in the game, Josh Hader.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
And that is downstairs. and it's 1-1. So now the hard-throwing left-hander Josh Hader on the hill. And when you look at the start of Hader's career, pretty incredible. Arguably one of the top beginnings to a career for any reliever in history.
2-2.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Smith. And puts the squeeze on that one. 1 away. Masataka Yoshida, the next to hit for the Angels. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. Hader at times can have some trouble with command, but it's that fastball slider combo that is so impressive. 1 down, base is empty. Fastball for a strike. And that one fouled off. Cuts on it and misses. That's a strikeout. Angels with only 1 out left. Here's Mike Trout. That one's in there, and that is strike 1.
0-1.
They're down to their final strike.
0-2.
Hader is just 1 strike away.
That's a ball.
That's too
down.
low. Ball 1. 2 down, nobody on. Here in the last half of inning number 9. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Well, there's a lot more work to be done in this series, but it all starts 1 game at a time.